Here's your host, Clay Nelson.
Hey, hi, this is Clay Nelson, Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour. Today's show is an extension of last week's show, and last week was all about commitment and what is it, why do we need it, so on and so forth. So we need to get that back into the game here. And then I've had a lot of requests throughout the week to talk about accountability, because commitment, it's all about being committed to something, but most of us need to be held accountable for getting a lot of things done. So that's what we've got to work on that. So where we are is getting to a place to where we can have whatever in the hell we want. Pardon me, whatever in the heck we want, and it's all about seeing what's going on here and making sure things work. So I'm going to go through last week's show pretty quick to bring everybody back up to date, and we'll just dance and see how things are going on, okay? So commitment is really about really getting what you say you really, really want, okay? And commitment is about saying, hey, I am going to lose weight, or I am going to be wealthier, or I am going to be nicer, or I am going to have a better life, or I am going to be cuter, hoo-hoo, okay? So it's all about being committed to have what you say you want, or being committed to stop doing what you say you don't want. Okay, so commitment is all about getting to a place in your life where you choose to have something change, either for the better, or usually for the better most of the time, all the time. Or if it's painful, or you're done with it, or you don't want to play the game anymore, you stop it. Now, the question is you can have all kinds of commitment and all kinds of want-tos and so on and so forth, and it's like it's time for you to get straight that if you could get to where you're going and live the commitment by yourself, you'd have just about everything you're willing to commit to. And that's usually not the case. So what you've got to do is you have to get to a place to where you allow someone, either a loved one or someone that you trust, to hold you accountable for being who you need to be so that you can commit and then get what you say you want by when you say you want it. Now, that's a huge conversation we're going to talk about today. Okay, so it's all about getting straight about things. So last week's show, as I said, is about commitment, really, really wanting what you want. And the main thought is when it comes to commitment, it's easy to say, I'm going to do this, or I'm committed to being that, or whatever. But what actions follow those words? So think about it. Are the actions you take consistent with the verbal commitment, say, to lose weight? And I'm going to stick on this losing weight conversation because it's what the majority of the people in the United States, or quite frankly the world, the number one commitment that people speak is they're going to lose weight in January. It lasts about February 5th, but in January they're going to lose weight. So that you have to think about it. Are the actions you take consistent with your verbal commitment? Are the foods you put in your mouth consistent with your commitment to eat healthier? All right? And who have you asked to hold you accountable for keeping your commitment in check? Right? That's like staying present to what you say. Okay? And what have you put in place to make sure you live up to your commitment, to be more present to, you say, your family when you're with them, or your family when you're eating with them, okay? So it's all about getting straight about this. The point is that it's really easy to say you're going to do something, but following through on your commitments isn't so easy. Now, why is that? Because usually we're committed to a direction or a way of being that we really haven't done before, okay? Like, for instance, I have lost probably, I think, 102, 103 pounds in the last 4 years.
Right on.
And I've been working out in a heavyweight gym for 5 years. I've had a personal coach for 4.5 years. I discovered the Santa Barbara City College track 3 years ago, and I'm on there, that track probably twice a week. I'm doing all kinds of things, but I got bored with my workout routine. And I wanted to find something different because mindset, commitment, and accountability all comes together. And if it isn't fun, you're not going to do it. Now, I'm going to tell you about something I discovered, and these people they're not advertisers on my show. They're good people, but it's just an example of what I'm talking about. Now, there's a gym in town. It's called Lawson and Fisher Chiropractic Office, and the gym they have is called a Hardcore 360 Gym. And I went, well, let's just go check this out. So I go down to this gym, and it is the cleanest, nicest, most organized way to change how you do things. And they've got a 1-hour workout routine where you don't lift weights. You work out on an inflatable ball, you stretch, you do all kinds of things, and they take 20 or 30 people. And I'm not kidding you. You better have a towel wrapped around your neck because you come out of there and you have worked out.
Wow.
And it's a whole different way of doing things, all right? Now, in case you want to know anything about this, their telephone number is 805-963-3439. Or you can go to www.lawson, L-A-W-S-O-N, and Fisher, Fisher.com. Find out all you want to know about these guys. And guess what? For all of you that don't have any money, you think it's going to cost a fortune, a workout session with these guys costs $10. That's it. So for $10, you can get yourself rolling again, or change what you've already got rolling, or be with professionals, with both Deanne and Kevin Fisher are their professional chiropractors. And you be with professional people, change how you do things, get things going again, get your breathing up, burn up some calories, and change the normal, change the thing you're bored with. So that's what today's show is all about, in changing and being who you need to be so you can have what you say you want. And around accountability, I asked Susan, my wife, to go to this class with me. So guess who signed up first? Susan did. So we're going again tonight. They have courses on, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, all different times. So you can check out with them what they've got. But it is the commitment to stay healthy, the commitment to either lose weight or get more muscle mass or whatever, takes absolute change, takes fun, takes accountability, takes doing the dance in life, takes being unstoppable, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Granted, it is January 2008, but it's all about life. It's all about having more fun in it. It's all about being healthier. It's all about making a difference from being healthier. It's all about being unstoppable. And the best way to be unstoppable is to be healthy. So
Clay, since it's the new year here and everyone's into making resolutions, do you think anyone makes a resolution without the intent to keep it?
No, I think they all intend to keep it, and then their circumstances get in the way. The old way of being gets in their head. The I'll get to it kind of takes over. Yep, I'll get to it. Yep, I said that. Oh, I'm only going to miss one. And what happens is your brain takes you over. And this is all about doing something you haven't done before, which today's show I'm going to discuss. Your brain is designed to keep you in what you've done already, and where you're going to. Like when I walked into this course, or I walked into this gym, I was going, wait, I've already been to a gym. I don't need to be here. I've already done this. By the way, this gym's not very big. How are they going to put 20, 30 people in here? And so I started making them wrong right off the bat. And it turns out it's the most fun I've had in a long time, the best workout I've had in a long time. So it's all about giving up what you know, being unstoppable, and allowing others to contribute to you, all right? Getting healthy. And the more healthy you get, the more you got to say, the more dance you can do.
Well, Clay, you really are unstoppable, because it's been quite frantic here around the station today, and you came in and you were focused, and I got to admire that, man. So right on.
Thank you very much. Now, on the show today, I want to make this a talk show. So you can call in locally at 564-1290. You can call in long distance, 866-564-1290. Or you can email me at clay@mediasb.com, which is already happening. So you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Come on back. Let's dance.